That big meeting between President Donald Trump and Russian leader Vladimir Putin now on hold. Just last week, Trump said he would meet with Putin in Budapest to figure out how to end the war in Ukraine. So what's changed? NBC's Gabe Gutierrez is tracking it all from the White House and joins us now. Gabe, do we have a sense of why the Trump administration is hitting pause at this point?
Well, certainly, Allison. President Trump was very optimistic last week after he had just spoken with Russian President Vladimir Putin for more than 2 hours. And he wanted to build on that momentum from the ceasefire agreement that the president had reached in Gaza. Now, however, it appears these negotiations have fizzled. Now, Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov today via phone. And after that phone call is when the White House said that this potential meeting between President Trump and Vladimir Putin had been put on hold. Now, the Trump administration described this call with Lavrov as productive, Ellison, but that's a diplomatic word, as you know, that diplomats say when they can't think of anything nicer to say. So it does appear that the Russians have not really made any headway with agreeing to any of these potential measures to get to a ceasefire. President Trump, of course, his meeting with Vladimir Zelensky last week did not go all that well. He did not agree to provide those Tomahawk missiles that Zelensky has been asking for. So at this point, Allison, it appears there really is no place to go in these talks, and the president at this point appears not to want to meet with Vladimir Putin, at least until the ball is moved in some way else.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.